carries a unique and vital meaning within our university. For generations, the Lasallian identity has been defined by a singular, enduring purpose, and that is excellence for service. We do not cultivate intellect merely for personal advancement, nor do we pursue credentials for individual acclaim. We nurture knowledge so that you may become instruments of justice, progress, and renewal in a complex world. The physical weight of the hood upon your shoulders serves as a reminder of the ethical obligation you now bear to utilize your advanced training for the betterment of our society and the advancement of human dignity. We extend our deepest gratitude to our faculty and staff whose mentorship has guided you to this point of your academic success. We thank the parents, guardians, and benefactors whose enduring support, sacrifices, and belief in your potential are fully validated today. Graduates, as you receive your hoods, remember the shared mission that unites us together. Carry the core values of faith, service, and communion into your respective professions. Be rigorous in your thinking, compassionate in your actions, and steadfast in your integrity. So you go forth and transform your communities and fields of study. May you walk forward not just professionals, but as persons for others. May I invite everyone to please stand. Parents, guardians, and benefactors, together with the graduates, please stand. Parents, guardians, and benefactors, you may now place the hoods on the candidates for graduation. Congratulations to you all. Mabuhay ang batch 2026. May God bless you on your onward journey. A big round of applause as we complete the hooding ceremony.
Thank you, bro.
you so much, Rotary, parents, and benefactors. We are now requesting the parents of the honor students to please be seated in designated area of the Art Center main hall. Meanwhile, candidates, please prepare for your processional march. As we begin our graduation ceremony, we would like to remind everyone to exhibit utmost respect and courtesy. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, please switch off your cell phones or set them to silent mode. We would like also to remind our dear audience to refrain from going near the space to take pictures. Also, encourage photographers to cover the entire event. We would like also to request the friends, relatives, and other benefactors of the graduating class to occupy only the pictures on the left and the right wings of the Art Center once the candidates are done with the processional march. Candidates, please stand by. As the late Nelson Mandela once said, it always seemed impossible until it's done. Today, these honorable words resonate profoundly as we celebrate a milestone that once existed only as a dream in the hearts of our graduates. Their journey in this moment has been marked by dedication, perseverance, sacrifice, and unwavering determination. Along the way, they encounter challenges that tested their resolve, yet they press forward with courage, faith, and a steadfast commitment to their goals. Having successfully navigated the demands of the academic journey, they are now prepared to embrace new opportunities, confront the future, and make meaningful contributions to the communities and to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and admiration that we welcome the graduating class as they commence their processional march. Once again, to the other benefactors, friends, relatives, and family members of the candidates, we may now proceed to the bleachers A and B. Ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the processional of the university faculty members and administrators composed of the program heads, coordinators, college deans, vice presidents, and vice chancellor, the La Salle brothers, university chancellor with the Alumni Association president and university president, together with our distinguished commencement speaker. Let us give them with a well-deserved round of applause. Let us witness the entrance of University Mace and Seal. And please remain standing for the entrance of colors to be followed by the singing of the Pambansang Awit.
Magiliw, pers na silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisihin, sa dagat at bundok. simoy at sa langit mong bugaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayong minamahal. Ang kisak ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilingning, ang bituin at arang yung kailan pa may di magdidinig. Lupa ng araw ng buwan, hatid pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Sa piling mo, aming ligaya ng pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please be seated. Maayong Lasal, everyone. Today is a celebration to signify the culminations of years of perseverance and hard work and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. This is a testament to the dedication, resilience, and unceasing support of people who have accompanied in this journey. And today is a threshold to a brighter future. To formally welcome us all, we invite our University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny M. Caceros, for her address. A hand, please.
Our University President, Brother Ray E. Mejias, FSC, De La Salle Brothers, our distinguished commencement speaker, Dr. Maria Serena Jokno, fellow administrators, Lasallian partners, proud parents, and above all, the stars of this day, the graduates of the 120th Commencement Exercises of LaSalle University. A warm and joyful Lasallian welcome to all of you. Today, our campus is alive with a very special kind of joy. We are celebrating a historic milestone as we welcome a grand total of 821 graduates from our college and graduate school programs. Looking at you now, we do not just see a statistic. We see 821 answered prayers, 821 stories of survival, and 821 dreams come true. Your batch chose a beautiful name, Batch Memento Vivere, which means remember to live. What a brave choice. In a world full of high prices, heavy problems, and everyday stress, it is easy to just get by like robots, but you chose to truly live. As Lasallians, we know that to truly live means to embody our core values. It means living with faith, trusting God's plan, even when the world is chaotic. It means living in communion, knowing you did not get here alone. Look behind you, our graduates. You are able to live your dreams today because your parents, your teachers, and this community walked with you, sacrificing so much to give you hope and an education. Remembering to live also means dedicating your life to service. Your Lasallian education is a gift meant to be shared. The world does not just need smart professionals. It needs kind hearts who will use their talents to stand up for the truth, lift up the broken, and care for those who have the least in life. Just as you have grown, LaSalle University also promises to never stop improving. As we proudly celebrate our 20th anniversary as a university this year, we look back at how far we have come, and we pledge to always look forward. This campus is your home, and like any good home, we keep expanding it, enhancing our learning spaces, upgrading our facilities, and offering new programs. In fact, this academic year, 2026-2027, we proudly open our doors to our pioneer students in the Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology and Juris Doctor programs. We elevate our standards of excellence so that we can always give our very best to the children entrusted to our care. To our dear parents and guardians, thank you for trusting us with your most precious treasures. We know the quiet sacrifices you made, the sweat, the tears, and the sleepless nights just to reach this day. This victory is fully yours. To our graduates, do not be afraid of the world outside. It is waiting for your light. Go forth, spread your wings, and change the world. Congratulations, batch memento vivere, animo LaSalle.
Thank you so much, Dr. Caseros. Saint Jean Baptist de La Salle mentioned in one of his meditations, young people need the light of watchful guides to lead them on the path of salvation. It is at the very moment that we recognize the lights who have guided these graduates to this very moment, ensuring that they are led to the right path. These are the excellent rooster of faculty and staff of LaSalle University who have dedicated to providing the highest possible quality education and made a positive impact to the lives of our students. May we request the members of the faculty and staff to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, in saluting them with a resounding round of applause. Thank you. To introduce this year's commencement speaker, please help me welcome Dr. Jacqueline G. Kaupayan, Dean, College of Teacher Education.
It is with great privilege and honor to introduce to you our commencement speaker. Dr. Maria Serena I. Jokno is Professor Emerita of History at the University of the Philippines, Diliman. She was the Vice President for Academic Affairs of UP from 1999 to 2005 and was named one of the university's 12 Centennial Fellows in 2008. Her research and interests are Philippine and Southeast Asian history and historiography. She also taught graduate courses, on social studies at the UP College of Education. Presently, she is working, among others, on the Philippines in the 17th to the 19th centuries. In 2011, she was appointed chairperson of the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, where she served until 2016, when she resigned owing to the burial of Mr. Ferdinand Marcos at the Heroes Cemetery. Dr. Jokno belongs to the SIASREP, or the Southeast Asian Studies Regional Exchange Program Foundation, an organization of Southeast Asian scholars that promotes Southeast Asian studies in the region. She has also served in various boards of the De La Salle institutions. An esteemed historian, educator, leader, and public servant, Dr. Jokno has dedicated her career to advancing scholarship, civic engagement, and historical understanding. Her remarkable contributions to education, public service, and nation building have left a lasting impact on Philippine society. Fellow Lasallians, ladies and gentlemen, let us give our warmest Lasallian welcome to Dr. Maria Serena I. Jokno.
Thank you. Please sit down. Salamat, Dean Silva. Brother President Ray Mejias, FSC, Chancellor Weni Caseros, the De La Salle brothers, the university leadership team and faculty, guests, and most especially the graduating class this year. What joy it is to be in a hall full of accomplished young people. Congratulations to all of you, to your devoted parents and loved ones, and of course, let me not forget, your hardworking professors. You know, I have been thinking about what to say to you at a time when the planet, our world, our very own country is in a horrid mess. Two narratives describe our present state. One, focused on ambition and corruption in the Senate, and the other on tragic deaths arising from acts of nature. Different as they are, the stories have a common thread: the demand for truth and accountability. I so want to paint a happy and bright future, but our present condition makes this difficult. I confess that I myself am engulfed by a bundle of emotions: anger, exasperation, grief, sadness. Still, I stand before you today believing we can make life better. 3 words, 2 siblings, and 1 nation is a title for the first story, which was enacted last month, but actually began nearly a year ago when the brother in the palace, exasperated over big-time corruption taking place under his very nose, called out the perpetrators and uttered 3 simple words: "Mahiya naman kayo." Still in progress, the story unfolds with his older sister in the Senate, now estranged from her brother, saying, "Inuubos yata kami," in response to the investigations and cases against up to possibly 10 senators, according to the ombudsman. 3 words, each uttered by 2 siblings. And where does our nation come in? Well, that depends on how you want to define the people's role in national affairs. Some might say we are caught up in this national drama as onlookers, with no say in what happens next or how the story will end. Last month alone, in a span of 15 days, the main subplot was performed at the Teatro Senado. The Midsummer Nightmare, with apologies to Shakespeare, opened with a sudden change of leadership in the face of the impeachment trial, followed by the Habulan, starring the once mighty police chief turned senator fleeing from the law, the acoustic gunfire that preceded his post-midnight hour escape, tears on the Senate floor, and the attempt by the then majority to allow remote voting that would benefit not only the senator fugitive, but also other senators facing the possibility of jail. This month opened with another subplot at the same venue: the arrest of a senator, the shift of the absentee majority to minority, culminating a few days ago in the election of a new Senate president. All these we observe as spectators. Others, meanwhile, shrug off the drama as part of Philippine politics. Weather lamang. Such persons might find solace in River Maya's umaaraw, umuulan. Ang buhay ay sadyang ganyan, umaaraw, umuulan. Bukas sisikat din muli ang araw. Ngunit para lang sa may tiyagang maghintay. Kaya't kaibigan, huwag kang magpapatalo. Kaibigan, itaas ang noo. To those seeking refuge from today's mess, I fully sympathize. But indifference is an unhealthy escape from reality. Plunder and crimes against humanity are not normal. They are not organic like sunshine and rain. We have the power to crush corruption. Mahirap din maghintay lamang, baka sa tagal ng panahong nakayuko ang noo, ay hindi na ito maitaas. Thus, some, like your university and myself, would argue differently. We are not bystanders, and neither do we wait patiently for things to change on their own. They won't, because we have to change them. Silent no more, we are making our voices heard across all platforms and groups. Schools, student councils, various groups, and churches are speaking up for justice and accountability, as are ordinary citizens all over our country. Our voices must ring loudly because our problems are serious. The first is the kind of leaders in office. Simply put, many do not possess moral integrity, which they justify by claiming that politicians play by a different set of rules. When Pope Leo XIV recently issued a call for peace, for example, he was told by perpetrators of war, quote, "Stick to morality," end quote. Seriously? To call for peace is not moral? Well, for advocates of war, the call for peace is political daw, which should be left to politicians, and the Pope should not meddle in politics. The Pope, of course, remains undeterred in his moral mission for peace. Here's another example. Several years ago, when the all-star NBA player LeBron James, spoke out against racial inequality and social injustice in the US, a Fox News commentator retorted, quote, "Keep the political comments to yourselves. Shut up and dribble," end quote. LeBron replied, quote, "We will definitely not shut up and dribble," end quote. Because for him, his athletic role gave him an audience and platform to address causes bigger than himself and greater than sports, like social justice. To be clear, let us agree on the meaning of morality. By moral, I do not mean faith-based conduct or a specific belief system. I mean simply distinguishing between right and wrong, whatever one's religion or no religion. Being moral is not an ability or belief you save in iCloud and then download whenever convenient or for show. Morality is lived and practiced in all aspects of everyday life. Last year, on the eve of the Feast of the Assumption, Cardinal Matteo Zuppi, head of the Italian Bishops' Conference, led a prayer vigil for the children who had died in the 2-year conflict between Israel and Hamas in the Holy Land. It took 7 hours to read the name of every single child killed in the war. 7 hours. The list was 469 pages long. How can anyone in his right mind say these children's deaths are morally acceptable? And here at home, thousands were killed, many of them your age, in the war on drugs that the God-quoting senator justifies as, quote, pro-life and pro-human rights. Insanity supreme. Consider this too. In 16 days, the second highest official of our land will begin to be tried by senator judges, nearly half of whom themselves also face investigations for actual or possible charges for crime and corruption. Dear graduates, I truly feel sorry for you because many of our leaders have failed you. When they were your age, they were probably told they were the hope of the future. And maybe, just maybe, some of them were. But over time, they became the opposite. This tells us that the problem is not just one of leaders with brittle moral fiber. There is a second, equally grave problem. The system that nurtures corruption, inequality, and injustice, that makes voters who ought to have the right to choose end up with actually little or no choice, that creates overseas livelihood as the lifeline of millions of Filipino families because wages at home aren't livable, that blanks out answers to the simplest questions like, ano ang nangyari sa aking anak? Why would otherwise law-abiding citizens blindly obey the barangay captain and sell their vote? Why was an 80-year-old man in Pangasinan arrested for harvesting and selling mangoes from a neighbor's tree, while lawmakers who scammed us for billions continue to lord over us, and a senator remains in hiding from the law on salaries we pay for? The answer is in the system. It is unfair, it favors the rich and powerful. Many times, too, the system reacts in an instinctively self protective manner, such as silence in the face of human tragedy when empathy and nearness are most needed. The default mode of self preservation and damage control has got to go. Changing our system requires intellectual muscle because we need to understand the problem to find the solution. Iron will, because we will come up against powerful, deeply entrenched interests and sometimes even criticize our very own institutional homes, and a heart full of compassion for people, especially those submerged in hardship and loss. If we want our system to be fair and equitable, moral, in short, we need to do more than just elect leaders and earn a living. We also must be engaged in the life of our nation and keep studying, lest we get fooled by proposals purporting to reform the system, such as the so-called Anti-Political Dynasty Act passed by the House of Representatives, which does the very opposite. We must push for genuine change, not cosmetic rearrangement. Today, we are called to a purpose far greater than the demands of daily life. Pope Leo XIV points out, for instance, that the Catholic University not only teaches knowledge, but also, quote, shapes minds capable of discernment and hearts ready for love and service. Above all, it prepares future leaders, public officials, professionals, and other actors in society to carry out with integrity the responsibilities entrusted to them, to exercise their duties with uprightness, and to situate their activity within the ethical framework at the service of the common good, end quote. In the same vein, Pope Leo reminds educators to, quote, embody the values you wish to impart. Above all, justice and fairness, integrity, a spirit of service, and a sense of responsibility, as well as being intellectual guides, be role models whose scientific rigor and personal integrity form the consciences of your students, end quote. And to students, Pope Leo says, quote, day by day, lay the indispensable foundations for the building of a consistent moral and intellectual identity. By bearing witness to the truth, you will foster an environment in which academic excellence is naturally united with human uprightness, end quote. So, we cannot choose between excellence and morality because, as Pope Leo explains, they must be one. You didn't get good grades, for example, by cheating or lying to your professors. Hard work, not shortcuts, brought you to this graduation hall. There is too no choice between success and morality. One comes with the other. The same applies to care and accountability. If we care, we must be responsible. And if we are responsible, is because we care. I think it is this intimate connection between compassion and accountability that makes the loss of athletes Rene and Divine ours as well. And such connection is manifested in presence, not absence, in honest, open acknowledgement, not stony silence or delayed response, in constructive action that helps rebuild trust, even if it cannot ever replace the loss. As for politics and morality, we insist that in politics, there is right and there is wrong. It is just that we are witness to too much wrong. But all is not lost. Rays of hope are shining on our land. Tragedy opens the door to our shared humanity and the twin values of care and responsibility. The athletes live these values as they try to save one another from the rip current. I would like to believe that grief, anger, and impatience are not fleeting emotions, but necessary drivers of change. By documenting the previous president's bloody war on drugs, for example, the EJK Truth Commission gives the victims a human face and lays the foundation for justice. Our uproar led to the displacement this June of the Senate majority of mid-May. In all this, the De La Salle schools, all 16 of them, publicly reiterated the single most important measure of a LaSallian: the courage to do what is right in the most difficult of times. This is the key to our collective strength. In addition, there are leaders we can work with in our effort to reform the system. They aren't that many yet, but they possess substance, and we can grow their number when we vote wisely in 2028. Between the many with no scruples and the few loaded with principles, I will take the latter anytime. The former will betray us whenever it suits them, while the small principled group is a solid rock we can lean on, especially in hard times. Remember, we, not surveys, make candidates winnable. That power is ours. As for the wheels of justice, they are grinding, not as quickly as we would like, but finally. Investigations and legal processes take time because they require evidence and respect for the rights of all parties. The circumstances surrounding the deaths of Rene and Divine are being investigated. One by one, high-profile investigations of corruption are coming to fruition with a single message: power does not shield crime. At its core, our struggle for a better life is a human endeavor, rich with emotion. We grieve the loss of human life, yet take pride in a life simply lived. Mahirap kami, says Rovelyn, the mother of Rene, pero mayaman kami sa respeto. We are infuriated at power-hungry leaders, yet are able to create spaces of joy, such as in the amusing caricatures and videos that depict the Senate drama. Satire is a weapon of the once but no longer weak. Dear LaSalle University graduates, we have much to do, but our effort becomes less difficult, more meaningful, and happier when we act together. As a final note, I am tempted to say that you are a ray of hope. But please, please do not disappoint. Thank you. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, Maria Serena Jokno. At this point, we will award the certificate and plaque appreciation towards team speaker. To read the citation, please help me welcome Dr. Catalina Maghamil, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies.
Certificate of appreciation is given to Dr. Maria Serena I. Jokno in recognition and appreciation for unselfishly sharing her time as guest speaker during the 125th Commencement Exercises of LaSalle University, Ozamis City, given this 20th day of June 2026 at LaSalle University, Ozamis City, Philippines. Signed, Dr. Wani M. Caseros, Chancellor, Brother Ray E. Mejias, FSC, University President.
We will have the conferring of degrees and awards. Engineer J. Harold Riazol, the University Registrar, will present the candidates. Everyone is requested to please refrain from applauding until all the candidates have been called and recognized.
Reverend Brother President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees from the School of Graduate Studies. Candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Education, Master of Arts in Education, Master in Education, Master in Business Administration, and Master in Public Administration. Reverend Brother President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees from the College of Teacher Education. Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Elementary Education, Bachelor of Secondary Education, Bachelor of Physical Education, and Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education. Reverend Brother President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees from the College of Computer Studies, Engineering, and Architecture. Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Geodetic Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, and Bachelor of Library and Information Science. Reverend Brother President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees from the College of Business and Accountancy. Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Accounting Information System, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, and Bachelor of Science in Office Administration. Reverend Brother President, since all the candidates presented for graduation have faithfully fulfilled all the requirements prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education, we respectfully request that they be accepted as graduates and be admitted to the academic titles they have merited at La Salle University, Ozamis City. All candidates, please rise.
By virtue of the authority vested in La Salle University, Ozamis City, by the Commission on Higher Education of the Republic of the Philippines, I accept the candidates presented for graduation with the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations!
We will now have the distribution of diplomas. We would like to request our brother president for the Ray Emias FSC, University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny M. Caseros, together with our honored commencement speaker, Dr. Maria Serena Jokno, to award the diplomas to our graduates. Dean Dr. Catalina Maghamil will present the graduates for the degrees from the School of Graduate Studies. We further request our brother president, Brother Ray Emias FSC, and the University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny M. Caseros, to do the honor of donning the hoods of the doctoral graduates.
Graduates from the School of Graduate Studies, graduates with a degree, Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Educational Management, Dr. Reynante A. Bantigue. Dissertation title, Impact of School Disciplinary Practices on Student Behavior and Academic Performance in Secondary Schools. Advisor, Dr. Arlita T. Gulani. Dr. Amiluddin P. Buwalan. Dissertation title, Evaluation of a Continuing Education Program, a Mixed Method Study. Advisor, Dr. Arlita T. Gulani. Dr. Valdwin J. G. Dapin. Dissertation title, Evaluating the Implementation of the Special Science Elementary School Program. Advisor, Dr. Arlita T. Gulani. Dr. Jessica C. Hornejas. Dissertation title, Teacher Education Internship Program and Evaluation. Advisor, Dr. Erlita T. Gulane. Dr. Jocelyn P. Patiluna. Dissertation title, The Indigenous Peoples Education Program, a Case Study. Advisor, Dr. Emma O. Swana. Graduates with a degree, Master of Arts in Education, Major in Educational Management. Mr. Roy S. Armodia. Thesis title, Perceived Effectiveness of Values Education Strategies. Advisor, Mr. John Mark N. Saldivar. Major in Mathematics, Miss Bless C. Gilos, with distinction. Thesis title, Navigating Unfamiliar Fields, Lived Experiences of Out-of-Field Mathematics Teachers. Advisor, Mr. John Mark N. Saldivar. Miss Minette Pearl O. Padayhag. Thesis title, Project Math Up, a quasi-experimental study on mathematical skills. Advisor, Dr. Janelle S. Cruz. Major in Physical Education, Miss Vanessa Lynn C. Seville, with high distinction. Thesis title, Infusing Traditional Filipino Games in Physical Education Instruction. Advisor, Dr. Chidel Joanne G. San Diego. Graduates with a degree, Master in Education, Major in Educational Management. Miss Zyvel Z. Antipuesto. Mr. Sailani D. Kosain. Miss Florabel B. Luza. Miss Sheila May B. Pielago. Miss Erla G. Pimentel. Major in Guidance and Counseling, Brother Henry, FSC. Mr. Mark John A. Dalagan. Major in Filipino, Miss Jeanette M. Omongos. Major in Physical Education, Miss Rica L. Abarco. Miss Karen D. Banuelos. Miss Mi B. Cabanlit. Mr. Muhammad Nursi Opon Kosingan. Miss Maria Floriza B. Marantal. Miss Mylene C. Matarlo. Major in Science, Miss Siti Haya B. Papandayan. Major in Social Studies, Mr. Marlon M. Emol, with distinction. Miss Krista Lizeth G. Paler, with distinction. Graduates with a degree, Master in Business Administration, Miss Mika R. Dantes. Miss Chosen A. Marquez. Mr. Florimel B. Mante. Miss Jonaline S. Suizo. Miss Christine Dior B. Talabok. Miss Odessa C. Tan. Graduates with a degree, Master in Public Administration. Miss Krija Marie S. Chong. Mr. Aldrin Jule A. De Los Santos. Miss Justin John M. Digal. Miss Rosie Jane M. Dulien. Mr. Brixley June L. Go. Mr. Jerome F. Leopoldo. Miss Shania R. Mangadang. Miss Sharon May D. Nawali. Miss Mary Claire A. Ocat. and Mr. Roderick C. Oporto. Congratulations.
Dean Dr. Jackjun G. Kaopayan will present the graduates for the degrees from the College of Teacher Education.
We are proud to present the graduates from the College of Teacher Education. Graduates for the degree Bachelor of Elementary Education, Generalist. Grace T. Kale, E. Aso. Loridel G. Balanay, with distinction. Aisha Marie D. Buna. Kathleen T. Canyas. Rhea M. Diaz. Diane Queen M. Gomez. Regine A. Greffield. Rochelle Jane R. Lobitania. Irie Jane L. Lomoxo. Carla L. Pacalyoga. Nancy O. Poliescas. Rose T. Ramayrat. Rhea D. Ramo. Kimberly B. Responso. Relly May O. Sadamas. Jessica T. Sumibay. Barbie M. Tabanas. Rosil S. Tabata. Lorraine C. Villasiran. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English Language. Shirley D. Albarico, with distinction. Althea Maria T. Barangot. Firstnet H. Parte II. Maria Liza B. Beloy. Ayeza Crizil Francine B. Bucana. Fritz Jane B. Bularon. Kizea JC T. Kagaanan. John Ben Lordson S. Kapa. Ray G. Cruz. Cristala Carmel L. Cuevas, magna cum laude. Nilsea Bianca G. Dagondon, with distinction. Nika Bernadette E. De Los Santos. Joshua O. Dumaog, cum laude. Kirby Jr. L. Ibale, cum laude. Kathy C. Estose. Teresa May M. Indoc, with distinction. Sandara Raljane R. Labagala. Ella Jeannie P. Lagus. Kent Gabriel B. Libitario. Doreen Pearl N. Ubod. Rihani O. Samson. Honey Girl M. Tuastumban. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino language. J. Lord T. Barcelo. Janelle M. Baterna. Rika Jane C. Elumbaring. Jorily S. Montefalcon. Charis Ann Senarelios. Leslie Angel M. Sige. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. Grethel A. Aranias. Criselda D. Ariola. Kent Michael D. Bacon. Sean Vincent Dominic Q. Balili. Jasper D. Mendez. Divine Grace C. Paradero. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies. Lexi May T. Andrino, cum laude. Jamaican F. Anislag. Nerjean Kate Q. Basay with distinction. Josnick J. Gran with distinction. Albert Michael L. Montalvo. Cherry May A. Nunez. Rhea May P. Origenes. Winnie Lee T. Santander. Kristen J. T. Senarillos with distinction. Bachelor of Physical Education. Daniela Riz F. Abad. Neil James M. Amoto. Vencel D. Baguio. Rexmay Lu S. Banes. Marsam Jade U. Bugahod. John Paul A. Cabrera. Christine L. Cabrito. Steffi M. Cañete. Ki A. Dumait. Julia Claire M. Jimenia. Miguel Jane Yu Nano. Ziljan Pearl M. Nueva. Chesil Grace P. Paslon. Rebby Lorraine T. Salinasal. Judy May T. Salomon. Rudolph Constantine V. Saulong. Erich P. Tabar. Eric C. Torreñado. Joanna Marie G. Zayas. Graduates from the Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education, major in Home Economics. Liza May B. Bagonggong. Ki Marian Gale Bagaw. Flory H. Banal. John Mark B. Baroga. Richie P. Concon. Jamaica M. Gokong. Giza D. Lausa. Gwyneth L. Muzo. Angel D. Padayhag. Raymondo Jr. C. Saripada. Jovel A. Supang. Jezaline A. Tapayan. And Norilyn M. Torres. Congratulations to our future educators.
Engineer Emil Santos will present the graduates for the degrees from the College of Computer Studies, Engineering and Architecture.
Graduates from the College of Computer Studies, Engineering and Architecture with a degree Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Angelica B. Apales. Precious May N. Batitay. Racy A. Nakabilida. Ira Christian J. Cabual. Joji G. Calio. Mark Jason B. Calopez. Christian Magne G. Cuevas. Jessica Shane M. Cotar. Nicole Christy A. Delvo. Kenneth D. Dizon. Christian E. Gonzaga. Janine Rose P. Gumera. Alexis Grace N. Jaime. Renato N. Homawan Jr. Earl Rashid A. Lara. Rachel Faye T. Lumakad. Ken Gabriel L. Lumasag. Dana Delany A. Melvar. Luis Alan P. Moncada. Junayana Odette S. Porras. Christine O. Kinlog. Steven Ken G. Rapailo. Alia Tricia C. Ramizo. Abby Jane R. Sequoia. Kyle Neckley Y. Shanko. Graduates with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Kurt Jacob G. Aguilar. Aimee S. Alcaria. Mary Antoinette G. Alicaya. Jofra P. Ameril. Fritchie Jade Angot. Diane Grace G. Antipuesto. John Ansel Apuya. Christian Paul R. Ayala. Mary Claire L. Aying. Kichi May O. Babatuan. Babe C. Balendres. Janelle A. Baro Jr. Micaela Marie M. Bathan. Lori J. Bayita Jr. Kenneth A. Beloy. Anthony A. Bindijo. Natalie D. Bionog. Joey Alexis G. Boston. Maben Ross Postalino. Mark Simon C. Cagadas, cum laude. Alnick Ken P. Cagas. Reggie B. Cagas. Jane Marie B. Cagatan. John Layden A. Comonsad. David G. Duong Jr. Matthew Anthony E. Ijan. Jefferson C. Inumar. Kathleen S. Flores. John Paulo R. Foronda. John Miles M. Gonzaga. Catalino S. Hernani Jr. Vince S. Isito. Cressy Lu Humawan. Mike Joshua Labadan. Strawberry De Lemon. James Bryant G. Mahawan. John Marken M. Manlangit. Christian Franz A. Manligro. Quincy Don L. Micaros. Krishna May O. Montes Claros. Jemel O. Montes Claros. Nakiner P. Nakines. Jayan B. Noval. Cassandra Althea F. Okaya. Elagine M. Opada. Alray B. Ortiz. Mika C. Padayhag. Kirby L. Panganiban. Kayla Cyril A. Ramay. Baby Clear S. Ridulia. Febe P. Rico. Christian B. Sabuero. Dwight O. Samporna. Rhea May I. Saratao. Aaron J. Sayaang. Valerie Grace A. Tagaro. Aiza S. Tan. Court Dave P. Tano. Efren H. Trabuco Jr. Gemalu P. Tulba. Jonel G. Ukab. Briggs E. Vasailahe. Galilea Jean P. Yama. Jacqueline S. Yunting. Graduates with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. Hannah Joy A. Almendras. Voltaire Leonard A. Luod. Alexis John Benedict C. Morales. Jasper John C. Paitan. Journey Gain B. Simbahon. Graduates with a degree Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering. Kenneth Reed D. Alvarico. Vince Darrell T. Makaambak. Graduates with a degree Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Lance Hill C. Adriano. Lucky Queen G. Anoos. Jester Paul C. Bacasnot. Charlie Jake D. Bala. Nino Ronel D. Baterna. John Axel C. Brigole. Earl John Antonio T. Cabasag. Justin T. Camposano. Carl John B. Doraido. John Gerald F. Palabrica. Carl James G. Rapailo. Matthew Glenn P. Samrano. CJ G. Vertudazo. Graduates with a degree Bachelor of Science in Geodetic Engineering. Rene D. Abali Jr. Donald John P. Abuton. Roy Justin C. Gungog. Jeffebel Lovett B. Haug. Ethan Sean F. Javier. Jofel C. Mambat. Aldren R. Parva. Ramram T. Parva. Arnel V. Pondok. Sean Frederick V. Zerna. Graduates with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Kathleen L. Abila. Renan Vincent S. Bravo. Martin Joseph B. Carion. Edward T. Curan. John Fiel O. de la Serna. Jade Mark F. de la Peña. Francis J. Dula Jr. Lawrence Dan C. Dupang. Kian Modri A. Egbus. Keith Angelo V. Eleso. Brian B. Escorel. Rainel Kate C. Flores. Francis May F. Gonya. Princess Largo. Jake Vincent R. Maglangit. Joshua M. Manisan. Justin Aaron C. Saladaga. John Brian M. Sampurna. Jigger C. Sibarios. Gio Maico C. Texon. Mia Abigail O. Torres. Graduates with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Roland John R. Akaak. Jesper Nicho G. Alicando. Richard O. Antonio. Christine Jade A. Cato. A.J. John I. De la Cruz. Raquel B. Gioquino. Liam Larry G. Luna. Josephine M. Magsalay. Sandra Dayan C. Omak with distinction. John Harvey C. Riquioma. Patrick Zane G. Sarabia. Graduates with a degree Bachelor of Library and Information Science. Cynthia Jade B. Cartagenas. Jenny Corsame. Liberty Pamela V. Daguhoy. Princess Babe P. Elcarte. Crestame T. Humangit. Berlin L. Iwagon. Shelo D. Magsayo. Angela C. Porquez. Shinarin R. Saligan. Patty May A. Sardan with distinction. K.T. Torres. Jolina F. Villegas. Congratulations, graduates.
Dean Mr. Lowell C. Pacot will present the graduates from the degrees from the College of Business and Accountancy.
Graduates with a degree, graduates from the College of Business and Accountancy. Graduates with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Chalcea Duracion and Agunoy. Therese Efepani J. Alparero. Arabelia V. Antipuesto. Mia F. Araya. Warren B. Bacala. Charlene D. Bungkaw. Lily Angela Gwen M. Banyosha. Christine May M. Kapangpangan. Ricky Lynn C. Del Castillo with distinction. Jonah Rose Dulugan. James E. Espinosa. Marian E. Godenes with distinction. Joseph L. M. Gutierrez with distinction. Maria Mizzy Jane M. Lara. Shin D. Nadal. Cresea May R. Neri with distinction. Myrel B. Okol with distinction. Joey Madeline L. Paderanga. Welmay E. Palma. Maria Fe S. Perez. Leah Jean C. Salle with distinction. Riza Grace P. Samporna. Vina Mina C. Tabog. RJ T. Takan. Josh Brian Kin G. Torres. Vicente Versobio P. Vinoya. Graduates with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Accounting Information System, Sheila Faye A. Albareco. Sheila May A. Albareco. Jules Ivan S. Besas. Zailin C. Castillon. Lorin Parinasan Dejos. Charimea de la Torre. Janica A. Durango. Eliza D. Fernandez. Avril Shane L. Gicale. Jeela Alexandra T. Hagonia. Elizabeth B. Linas. Danica S. Malinis. Chixie May P. Manlangit. Gian Rose A. Umayaw. Jairi Lydia II T. Payupanin. Glaze B. Pubadora. Joy J. Sarausa. Jerael Jane R. Tiking. Princess Nisha Tuwag. Graduates with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Trisha K. P. Akyatan. Angelica T. Alho. Baby Ann R. Amongos with distinction. April Rose Q. Binigay. Marva May Bumbaiza. Liza Maxine C. Kababan. Henry Y. Cabando Jr. Fe John Claire M. Carnable with distinction. Julie Jean C. Cloma. Arthur A. Cobacha. Francesca Nicole R. Condes. Sherry Ann C. Cortez. Franco James A. Cortez. John Miko B. Quadra. Maria Micaela C. Dablo. Trixie K. T. Dayondon. Raymard A. Disukatan. Lorin J. P. Espinido. Charis Ann S. Etik. Joanna B. Lupo. Sheila May C. Gilia with distinction. Joanna May L. Halab. J.K. Braille Hart D. Humamil with distinction. Glyza L. Ladaw. Iya Shane J. Largo. Adam Nicole C. Lato. Ria Don Desiree B. Liedo. Mizraim O. Lopez. Julie M. Mabala. Jamaica A. Makalisang. Adriana Luisa G. Malin. Orlando M. Manlupig Jr. Jochel M. Martinez. John Valerie B. Menke with distinction. Queenie C. Obidencio with distinction. Shanice Ompok. Shandi May O. Pabatang. Justin Kate Pacifico. Jessa May P. Paso. Francisco L. Pailaga IV. Therese L. Polo Yapoy. John Mark P. Pondo. Lovely R. Prospero. Trixia Marie R. Rublon. Pauline Jane G. Royo. Noreen E. Samporna. Apple May L. Sibandal. Maria Nina S. Sinay. Ashley S. Tagalugin. Dan Ray N. Timorsina. Chin Chun Lee T. Tinambing. Jericho Paul P. Puta. Kathleen T. Winter. Graduates with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, Claire L. Antipina. Louis Jane S. Aranjuez. Ria Jean R. Bolongaita. Shaidi Marie C. Burungan. Shinaiya Gail C. Bores. Zarina Kit T. Kai. Nikaila M. Kayakap. Donna Colon. Jenebel B. Desena. Kizea T. Desena. Eileen Grace M. Donaire. Stephen J. B. Scorel. Kenneth John M. Estevas. Kiana Adeline U. Fernand. Eunice Hampayan. Adrian Mark M. Lennon. Mark Jim G. Lubitania. James Alvin Lumo. Jennifer B. Lumacan. Giovanni S. Luna. Carissa Nilin R. Manga. Jason S. Miano. Chaira May T. Onco. Irish T. Onco. Hanilu G. Palmares. Emil A. Panorel. Melissa A. Placer. Rizzy Rose B. Simbahon. Love Leia M. Tungia. Raytion Jovel B. Oro. Jerly P. Villaraza. Jolly May L. Villarta. Graduate with a degree, Bachelor of Science in Office Administration. Mariel Joy T. Katian. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, awardees. At this juncture, Dr. Emma Oswana, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, will present the recipients of academic awards. We would like to request our brother President, Brother Ray Emilia Sefesi, and University Chancellor Dr. Wenny M. Caseros to award the medals and certificates to the awardees.
Academic Awards, Graduate Programs with distinction is awarded to graduating students with GPA of at least 1.40, maintains a minimum grade of 1.75 in all subjects, and no low pass rating in written comprehensive exam. The recipients are Mr. Marlon M. Amon, Master in Education, Major in Social Studies. Ms. Bless C. Gilos, Master of Arts in Education, Major in Mathematics. Miss Krista Lizette G. Paler, Master in Education, major in Social Studies. With high distinction is awarded to graduating students with GPA of at least 1.30, maintains a minimum grade of 1.50 in all subjects, and no low pass rating in written comprehensive exam. The recipient is Miss Vanessa Lindsay Sivelier, Master of Arts in Education, major in Physical Education. May I request the parents to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardees. Undergraduate programs with distinction is awarded to graduating students with GPA of at least 1.74 with no grade below 2.25. The recipients are Miss Shirley D. Albarico, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Miss Baby Ann R. Amongos, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Miss Laura Del G. Balanay, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Miss Faye John Claire M. Carnable, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Miss Nergin Kate Q. Basay, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies. Miss Nelsea Bianca G. Dagundon, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English Language. Miss Ricky Lindsay Del Castello, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Miss Faye-Jean Claire M. Carnable, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Miss Shalomay C. Hilia, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Miss Marian A. Godinez, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Mr. Josnick J. Gran, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies. Calling the parents to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardees. To continue, Ms. Josephel M. Gutierrez, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Ms. Teresa May M. Indo, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English Language. Ms. J.K. Bryle Hart D. Humamil, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Ms. John Valerie B. Minke, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Ms. Krisha May R. Neri, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Ms. Queen C. Obedencio, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Ms. Myrel B. Ocol, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Ms. Sandra Dayan C. Omak, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Ms. Leah Jean C. Salle, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Ms. Patty May Sardan, Bachelor of Library and Information Science. And Mr. Christian J. T. Sinarillos, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies. Calling the parents to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardees. Cum laude is awarded to graduating students with GPA of at least 1.74 with no grade below 2.0. The recipients are Ms. Lexime T. Andreno, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies. Mr. Mark Simon C. Cagadas, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Mr. Joshua O. Dumaog, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English Language. And Mr. Kirby Junior L. Ibali, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English Language. Calling the parents to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardees. Magna cum laude is awarded to graduating students with GPA of at least 1.44 with no grade below 1.75. The recipient is Miss Cristala Carmel L. Cuevas, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English language. May I call the family members to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, family members, and congratulations, awardee. Best Demonstration Award is given to a graduating education student who has demonstrated outstanding teaching demonstration through consistently showing excellent student teaching performance, earning at least a grade of 1.5 in student teaching and embodying the virtues of a Lasallian teacher. The recipients are Ms. Teresa May M. Indo, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English language. And Ms. Barbie M. Tabanas, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Excellence in Teaching Award is given to a graduating education student who has shown consistent outstanding performance in student teaching with no grade below 1.5 in all professional subjects and has a grade of at least 91 in Field Study 1 and 2, has the highest GPA in all major subjects or area of specialization, and embodies the virtues of a Lasallian teacher. The recipient is Miss Cristala Carmel L. Cuevas, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English language. Proficiency in accounting is presented to a Bachelor of Science in Accountancy student who has demonstrated exceptional competence and consistency in the field of accounting. This recognition is awarded to the student who achieved the highest overall score in the integrated accounting course for the academic year, with a minimum average rating of 75 in all integrated subjects. The recipient is Ms. Ricky Lindsay Del Castillo, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. May I call the parents to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents and family members, and congratulations, awardees. Excellence in Dissertation Award. The Excellence in Dissertation Award is given to a graduating doctoral student who achieves the highest dissertation evaluation rating of at least 94%. As determined by the panel of evaluators. in recognition of the exceptional quality and significance of the dissertation. The recipient is Dr. Baldwin J. C. Dapin, Doctor of Philosophy in Education, major in Educational Management. May I call on the parents and loved ones to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardee. Loyalty Award. This award is granted to students who have completed universal kinder to grade 12 basic education, up to 4 to 5 years in tertiary education at La Salle University, Ozamis City, or any member of the De La Salle Philippines system. The recipients are Ms. Diane Grace Antipuesto, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Mr. Matthew Anthony E. Ijan, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Mr. Raymart A. Desocatan, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Ms. Glyza L. Ladao, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Ms. Shandy May O. Pabatang, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. And Ms. Therese L. Poloyapoy, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. May I call the parents to come on stage to don the medal. Thank you, parents, and congratulations, awardees.
To encapsulate all the hard work, challenges, and gratitude the graduating class of 2026 has experienced, we would like to invite Ms. Cristala Carmel L. Cuevas, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English Language, magna cum laude, to deliver her words of appreciation in behalf of her batchmates. Let us welcome her with a resounding Lasallian Clap A.
My warmest greetings to our University President, Brother Ray Mejias, FSC, our University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny Caceros, and the De La Salle brothers, our commencement speaker, Dr. Maria Serena Jokno, school administrators, educators, proud parents and guardians, and my fellow LaSallian graduates. A pleasant morning to all. At this moment, I am wearing my fourth pair of black school shoes throughout my college years. This means I have walked so long across rugged, cracked, and seemingly endless roads. And today, I'm wearing them to stand before you as one of my miracles. How about you? What are your miracles for the past years? Perhaps one of the greatest miracles happened today. Your presence here, wearing the most expensive garment of our lives. So I need you to tap your seatmate on the shoulder and say, "Hey, success looks good on you." Some may call it a privilege, but I call it a miracle. This word is not merely a religious concept or a performance of the supernatural. It's a touch of heaven declaring that impossible things can make their way to reality. Just as I am standing here today, a miracle I know I am unworthy of. If only I could hand this microphone to those who poured everything out just to make it to this day. To those who juggled responsibilities of having part-time jobs while studying just to make ends meet and to take every exam of every semester. To those working students who push themselves to painful limits just to share the burdens of their families. To those graduates who have families to care for and children to send to school, all while pursuing their own education. To those who almost made it and have bigger testimonies to share. And to those who waited for so long just to be here. I hope you finally see the fruits of your labor. I hope you finally pause, breathe, and thank yourself for holding on when it was much easier to quit. And to those who gave their all, yet one grade crushed their hopeful hearts. Being unable to hold these titles does not mean miracles stopped working. May we never limit the work of the Almighty. You know, it's a bigger world out there. And may those miracles find their way to you. And when they do, I hope you open your hearts to embrace them. Now listen, I do not speak of these things from a place of pride or privilege. This miracle of speaking before you is not because I studied or worked the hardest. Not because I've learned everything. Not because I crammed most efficiently. Not because I have all the resources and a complete support system. Not because I gave more effort than you did. Not because I've had lesser difficulties and challenges than you. Not because my journey was flawless. And not even because I have everything figured out. I am certain that I am no one extraordinary. In the end of the day, I am just an orphan. Often the youngest person in every room I enter. But perhaps I'm here standing because I always give up easily. Most certainly, countless times and at any given moment, I never hesitate to give up. Yes, you heard me right. Now, if you ask me what I did in the last 4 years of survival mode, I just simply gave up. I'll tell you right here and now to learn to give up with trembling hands held high and a troubled heart. Give it all up to someone up there who truly cares for you above all else. Yes, I have been to many places. First place, second place, and all the other places, pun intended. But you know, the highest place I have ever reached is at His feet. The higher I go in life, the lower my knees bend, my face on the ground, in full recognition of the source of boundless miracles. So after this, when we finally part ways and walk different paths, and you find yourself in a pitfall, I hope you become a giver and give it up. All your worries, burdens, and anxieties. You know, it feels heavy because it was never meant for us to carry. Now that we're stepping beyond the bounds of school, carrying the Lassallean values indwelling us, this act of surrender requires even greater courage. But I hope you do it. Do it. Do it for the burden you. Do it for the miracles waiting for you. Just look around you. Do it for the miracles with whom we celebrate this moment today. To our security personnel and maintenance staff, we salute you for your faithfully keeping our learning environment safe, clean, and organized. To the brilliant teachers who walked with us from day one until we finally step out of the green gates, thank you so much for everything that you have done to help us earn this diploma. To our school administrators who ensure that we get a taste of Lassallean quality education, may you carry our founder's blueprint of mission and vision with confidence. To our batch officers, thank you for your unpaid work and genuine service. And ultimately, to the proudest people in this room, your parents, our guardians, loved ones, and friends, this diploma bears our names because you are the ones to bear this dream with us in the first place. We will forever be the emblem of your sacrifices. Now allow me also to acknowledge the precious miracles who walked this journey with me. My kuya and my nanay. Nanay Ligaya, thank you kaayo, Nay. When everyone slowly faded from my brothers in my life, you remained even when we're unrelated by blood. You sheltered us when we had nowhere else to go. God sees the miracle that you became for us, and it will never go unnoticed in His eyes. And to my kuya, who played 3 difficult roles every single day, a father, a mother, and a brother, thank you for always choosing to show up. Thank you kaayo sa paghatod sundo nimo nako bisan unsa kalayo ug sa bisan unsang klase sa panahon. Karon niya nihatod nako nimo sa akong mga pangandoy. And Mama, Papa, if you could hear me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if standing on this stage could not lift me any higher to reach you up there. You know, this is quite difficult for me. During the proudest moments of every parent and guardian's lives, they couldn't be here for me. I could no longer repay them for the sacrifices they made. But my fellow graduates, you still can. So embrace that miracle. Be your family's miracle. And so will I. I may not have the miracle that many of you have today. But God's word in Jeremiah 33:3 reminds us, call to me, and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things which you do not know. There are far greater miracles waiting for us, my dear friends. And as a response, I hope you grant me one last request. For a few quiet seconds, let us all utter inside our minds whatever miracle it is that you hope to see the moment you finally step out of the gates and enter a bigger journey. Now I hope you pray for it and do it for the plot, God's refined plot. By God's grace, may we all achieve that miracle we hope to witness. Godspeed, memento vivere.
Thank you so much, Miss Cuevas. Graduates, please rise for the oath-taking of the Alumni Pledge to be led by Dr. Nelson Quaresma, President, IGC LSU Alumni Association.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. As a graduate of La Salle University, being eligible for admission to La Salle University Alumni Association, I hereby solemnly declare that I will, to the best of my ability, discharge faithfully the responsibilities of membership in this association of former students of the De La Salle Brothers in the Philippines and throughout the world. In particular, I will do everything in my power to promote the spirit of communion among all members of the Lasallian family, to encourage and cultivate cooperation between members of the Alumni Association and the university, and to the fellow alumni and alumni, into civic-spirited, mission-oriented Christians who will always strive to serve God and country above all else, to the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God.
Graduates, the university welcomes you to the Alumni Association. Congratulations. Please be seated for a moment. At this point, we would like to express our sincerest appreciation and profound gratitude to our University President, Brother Ray Emias FSC, the University Chancellor, Dr. Wenny M. Caseros, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emma Oswana, together with the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Curriculum Development, Vice Presidents, the Council of Deans, the Center Directors, our University Registrar, Engineer J. Harold Riazol and his team, the De La Salle Brothers, the Lasallian Mission Unit Team, the Educational Technology Center, the Executive and Administrative Services Team, the Office Management Assistants, the Administration, Faculty and Staff of La Salle University, the Integrated Parents Auxiliary Board, the Alumni Association, students, friends, and to all for their wholehearted support and cooperation in our endeavor of helping our students attain a holistic Lasallian education. Let us give ourselves a resounding Lasallian clap A. And now, let us witness the graduating batch in their graduation song composed by their graduates themselves. Afterwards, please join us in singing with pride and honor our alma mater song.
I've been searching for an answer. Far across I've learned to see. Now it's time for me to wander beyond the walls that hold my feet. Could I be what I want? Could I find all the answers? All I need is right in front of me. It's my time, will I shine when the world will call for me? Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, 'cause it's not time for me. It's not time for me. In this moment I shall conquer all the fears beneath my teeth. Do you think that I could make it? All it needs is to believe. Could I be what I want? Could I find all the answers? All I need is right in front of me. It's my time, will I shine when the world will call for me? Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, 'cause it's not time for me. It's not time for me. Will call for me. Do my best, got the rest, and then maybe I'll be free. I might lose, but I'll try, keep on reaching for that dream. I don't care what they say, whoa, 'cause it's no time for me. Oh, it's no time for me. It's no time for me. It's not time for me. Shield of green and white, we'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail, hail. Hail, hail, alma mater. Hail to De La Salle. We'll hold your banner high and bright, a shield of green and white. We'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail, hail.
Once again, massive congratulations our Lasallian graduates. To the proud parents, guardians, and benefactors, you deserve a loud and resounding applause. To conclude this year's ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the exit of colors and the university mace and seal. This will be followed by the recessional of the stage party.
And this has been the message of the 125th LaSalle University Commencement Exercises, Mr. Michael Angelo Pagara, saying, "We continue to lead and reshape futures, Animo LaSalle."
I've been searching for an answer far across our land to see. Now it's time for me to wander beyond the walls that hold my feet. Could I be what I want? Could I find all the answers?